Hello and welcome back to Bible Wits Bible Corner. Today we're going to be looking at Jonah chapter 1 verses 1 through 3. Now the word of the Lord came to Jonah the son of Amittai, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and call out against it, for their evil has came up before me. But Jonah rose to flee to Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. He went down to Joppa and found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare and went down into it to go with him to Tarshish, away from the presence of the Lord. Okay, and that was the English Standard Version. Now I'm going to read from the New Century Version. The Lord spoke his word to Jonah, son of Amittai. Get up and go to the great city of Nineveh and preach against it, because I see the evil things they do. But Jonah got up to run away from the Lord by going to Tarshish. He went up to the city of Joppa, where he found a ship that was going to the city of Tarshish. And Jonah paid for the trip and went aboard, planning to go to Tarshish to run away from the Lord. So, I'm reading the first 3 verses so I could talk about the whole book of Jonah and correlate that to us today. So, in the book of Jonah, I've heard it put, there are 4 stages of Jonah. There is Jonah running away from the Lord, Jonah running to the Lord, Jonah running with the Lord, and then at the end, Jonah is running ahead of the Lord. So, with these stages, the running away, he's going to Tarshish. Running to the Lord is when the ship is fighting some terrible seas, and Jonah says, you have to throw me over. Once you throw me over, the seas are going to calm down. Well, that happens. He gets swallowed by a fish, and then he ends up on a shore not too far from Nineveh. And that's when he's walking with the Lord. The fish was walking towards the Lord. Now he's walking with the Lord to go preach to Nineveh. And after Nineveh repents, Jonah goes ahead of the Lord. He knew that God was going to forgive them. He didn't want that to happen. He wanted God's wrath to rain down. So, which stage of Jonah's walk are you in? And on top of that, let's also quickly focus on Nineveh. Nineveh was if I understand it correctly, the most evil city of its time. And every single person in that city repented. Again, that's my understanding of reading the scriptures. So, let's ask 2 questions. Which stage of Jonah's life are you in? Are you running away from God? Are you running to God? Are you running with God? Or are you trying to run ahead of God to kind of play God yourself? Or are you the city of Nineveh, either before it repents or after it repents? Which one of these are you, and where are you willing to turn? So, I hope you find encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful God-centered day. Bye.